Hello everybody. It's been a while since I did videos. Sorry about that. I'm actually getting some house renovations done, so didn't make it like possible. So in today's video, we're going to talk about EverQuest anniversary, 24th year. Very excited. This is my favorite time of the year in EverQuest because for a limited time, you could get a lot of super useful items. Great for when people are returning to the game or missed out on some stuff. Really awesome time. Going to be lots of fun and a lot of videos coming out, updating things, even on older stuff that I found easier to do or better ways of getting things done. All right, so let's talk about when does it start? It's going to start over here. If you go into the calendar, March 16th, it's going to be the 14th to current. Um, Lots of stuff. Okay, so I did make a spreadsheet. If you saw the previous year's Get Ready for Anniversary mission, you'll see a link. It's basically tiny URLs slash Zarax EQ. It'll be in the description, a link. You just click it and you'll come here. So if you go into the very first thing, it's going to pull up the Alakazam tab, basically all the information for all the quests every year that you need. Click on it as needed. And my opinion on what is important from the older stuff, at least for live servers, current stuff, because a lot of things get outdated, whatnot. So let's talk about it real quickly. Starting at the 15th, you're going to have a Ranger's Tail. There's going to be the bottle of Essence of X. Basically, this is one of the few items that are all that's a 20k nuke. Like if you're a warrior or monk and don't have really access or things like that, it's kind of neat to have. Just be mindful if you're in a situation where there's crowd control needed, rooting, mezzing, this could potentially break it. The next thing is going to be defending knowledge. This is super, super, super useful. Again, any class should get this. Well, every class, sorry. Miniature horn, you click it, it's a little boost to mana regen and a little damage heal, but should be clicked almost on cooldown, regardless if you're in raiding or group or just casual playing. It's a good thing, no matter what. Next thing is going to be the Plane of War games. The AUGs that come are kind of crappy now. Wouldn't care about them, but the Blood Metal Inlaid Nose Stone is going to be one of those passive AA things in game. Um, and I made a video. You just click on that, and it'll show you how to evolve it. At least in my opinion, the easiest way, and it's gotten pretty decent, comments and likes. So there's something to it. The next thing is gonna be what happens in Neriak, the diplomatic papers. Minor, but it's free and it's a little defensive mitigation clicky. Doesn't hurt to have it. It's not bad. It's unique to itself. Liquid courage. This one I'm gonna say is possibly still useful. It is aging out, and basically it's kind of like a tank type trophy. It's not horrible, but definitely it's been replaced if you've been doing the collects every expansions and have all the slots open, stuff like that. But if you haven't, not bad. It's pretty easy to get. Next one is going to be Dead Dragons. This is going to be another one of those clickies. It's a life tap. Doesn't hurt to have extra little nuke and little tiny heal for yourself. Cleansing Ground. This is another good one you should have. It's basically a cure. Definitely get it. Everyone should have that. Yeah. Pub Crawl. Another. This is a must have. Drunkenstein. Basically, it's a quick escape. POK, relatively fast recast. 30 minutes. Really good. This is one of the most important ones. There is the Hate Fury raid that comes out. Still some clickies in there, some AUGs that still might be relevant to some folks. Um, Not a bad thing. The next one here, the tent. This is pretty good trophy. Still probably used by a few classes. I think I still am. Um, there's a YouTube video on how I got it. You only get one per run, so if you have a bunch of friends and everything, you're definitely going to want to do that. The next thing is going to be Fish Eyes in Dark. This is another must. The Bone Rod. This is going to be the highest mod fishing um, percentage in the game. It is also tradable, so that's the really important thing. So if you are low in plat or anything like that, this is a really awesome quest to repeat. Throw the bone rod on a mule or whatever, wait till anniversary's over, and then sell it in Bazaar for ridiculous amounts. People will buy it. It is, you know, a very good item. Farm it, make sure you have every it on your tunes, whatever. Really useful, and you could sell it and make plat. So that's very important. Next is Formal Dynamite, the Black Pearl. This is a decent AUG. It is definitely aging, but the unique thing about this is it fits in charm and range slot. There are very few AUGs that do for folks, especially if you don't have access to like some raids or whatever, or some clickies. This is a good one. Still useful. Next one's Unity Feather, another must have in the same lines of the Horn. They do not share the same click timer, however, they do overwrite each other. So you're going to need to communicate or make a hotkey on when to click it or whatnot so that it's always running in the group. You only the entire group will get the feather, but you do need the pages to farm them. There are videos here and everything like that on how to get it. The AUGs are still relevant. The AUGs are basically a rare that can spawn on there. They did change it in a couple of years ago where on request there's a lockout immediately, so you can't just flip it anymore. So if you do need the AUGs, you got to do the mission, get to the spawn point, and then drop it. Completing it, it gives a longer lockout time, I believe. Uh, I'll double check that when it releases, but the idea is do the quest till the name chance spawns. If it doesn't, drop it, redo it, farm the pages, get a full group, get the feather. This is a must. If you haven't done the feather, you really want it. It's good. Whispers in the Dark. I can't say enough how important this is. This is the in-zone collect finder. I'm sure if you've seen some of my videos or if you haven't, with all the holiday collect sets or all the horrible ones like Western Waste, Eastern Waste, all the ones that are like white or really you can't see, whatever, there's a lot of zones that are really bad to find collects on. This is going to click on the map an exact location where it is. As long as someone else doesn't pick it up, it will be there. Everyone got to. The item is actually heirloom, so you can do the quest, get it, throw it out on the shared bank, put it on another tune, redo the quest so that every tune on your account can have one. So really, you gotta get this done. The last one is going to be Risky Rat Rescue. This is going to be for weapon AUG. What's unique about this one is it's convertible and it's going to be the different weapon types. Why is this good? Maybe for if you're playing, current game and you complete everything, it's not going to be as important. But if you're, casual player, don't have access resources to completing challenger and things like that, you're going to be able to get a weapon with some procs. So depending on your class, this might be doing more damage than just a regular weapon AUG with no procs. So do it if you don't have access. It's not a bad thing. Get it, test it out, and see how things go. Then, of course, there's going to be the current year stuff. I don't have information on it. From what I'm told, there's some stuff on test. So if you guys have any information on it, post it, put it in the comments so that we can share it and understand. But once things do release, I will, make videos and tell folks about it. Now, this is the important thing, and in-game bonuses. If you click here, this forwards you to Reddit. Now, this isn't official, this isn't 100%, but they basically Daybreak runs on a calendar and they repeat themselves. So this guy here posts it, um, and you'll see the dates and the bonuses for all the holiday stuff, what it was in 2021, 22. And if you look, it's pretty much the same with, minor 1 day differences or whatnot here and there, but pretty close. So what we can expect, safely to say is going to be EQ anniversary. We should have 50% EXP bonus. And then a little bit later on, there's going to be a little break. Then there's going to be more bonuses and whatnot. So you should expect 50% XP bonus and then potentially some rare names coming up afterwards. So really a good time for folks to come back to the game or catch up. There's gonna be lots of things to do. Older content that you don't need to like be max level or anything like that, and get yourselves going. All right, so this is, my video on getting ready, things to expect, and really just enjoy this time. There's going to be lots of things to do, currencies to farm and things like that. All right, everybody, thanks again, and I'll talk to you later.